your time.
Pay close attention.
Break it down.
I'm in Atlanta with the Hawk. I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston, I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets, in Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, I'd as soon as my mood switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine, the crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids, call Maury up. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rockin' like Houston, I don't give a... I don't rap for free, I sell verses, Swiss beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a haircut with some LA Clippers. Like the Lakers bring the chip to my city. Shout to my bleak ass Memphis. I be on my Grizzly, heat like Miami. Get bucks like Milwaukee, Jada Kiss already said that. Shooting like the Timberwolves, I ain't missing fam. Timber, knock the trees down on your timberlands. Birds call them pelicans. Knicks in the rain, lightning and thunder. I'm a hustling veteran. I'm a survivor like. Respect me from Brooklyn to Compton. I was born in 78. Never been a quitter. 2 years ahead of my time. I'm a 76er. They my sons. We some trailblazers, you heard? A bunch of kings floating in them Bentley Spurs. Pat Pulse, way more than just a rapper. Swoop down and snatch my prey like a raptor. Used to shop at Jimmy Jazz, I'm different. Y'all some cowardly lions eager to meet the wizard.
Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Basketball.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And they're down a star player. Who knows how long that'll continue. Tough to compensate, to say the least.
Down a star player. As long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Joel Embiid. Iverson is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's LeBron James. And it's Garnett in at the center. And for the Bucks, you've got Gary Harris. Portis is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Rollins. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Well, Clark, we've got lots of games left, but it's already been a very interesting season so far.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Kevin. I've especially enjoyed, though, seeing the rookies get settled in. I mean, that's always something that I... kind of prioritize in my observations. Just watching how these guys adjust to the pro game is always pretty fascinating to me.
Now Brown following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Brown outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Iverson. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Garnett can't get it to go. And it's Harris with the ball for the Bucks. They set the screen. It's stolen by Brown. Here we go, one-on-one. James in the post. Defended by Portis. Yep, that one goes in there.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Kuzma outside. Bucks passing it around. Iverson against Rollins, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's a perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Here's Rollins, following the score by Kevin Garnett.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
And they double up Garnett. Brown the pass to Garnett. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Rollins. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Free throw drops for Rollins. And he's good on the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after LeBron James hitting the three. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already with his second foul, the coach has a decision to make here.
Rollins against Iverson. Clock at 6. Portis for 3. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, there's a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 5. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. Porter comes in for Rollins. Al Horford's checked in for the 76ers. Lowry comes in for Iverson. Bucks trail by 7. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back over to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here's Porter after LeBron James's miss. Took him no time at all on that one.
Right on the money, Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
On the wing, James shoots over Kuzma. And James gets it to go on the assist by Brown. LeBron's got 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Kuzma, that's good.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's James. They picked up 24 points in their last win against Minnesota. There's Brown with the 3. It's not going to go for him. Bucks trail by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Portis kicks to Green. The tray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Garnett's got 5 rebounds tonight. James finds Brown. The rebound by the Bucks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, a good... feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The 76ers leading by 5. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Brown out there with Lowry. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Horford in at the 4. Edgecombe, no good. Green with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Look at the Kings. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And right now for the 76ers,
They've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
And the Bucks making a change here. Nance is checked in. Lowry passes to Horford. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Lowry kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Big-time hops on display there. What a throwdown by Brown.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bucks. 7-point differential. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Jang. No good on the triple. And for the 76ers, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at James, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Garnett, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. Bucks trail by 4. One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball.
Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season, and the one thing you don't have to worry about with Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to keep it in attack mode all the time.
Garnett inside. He's against Chang. Oh, Garnett, aggressive.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Back to Porter. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you, Kevin.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
Here's Garnett. Garnett with another miss. Bucks trail by 4. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Garnett the pass to Brown. Over to the wing. Horford finds Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Over Harris. Brown, no good. Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outside, Porter. Pass to Portis. Now Harris. Back to Portis. And Horford pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 4. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. A different look for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Jang. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Porter. Then for the 76ers, James comes in for Edgecombe. And Iverson's subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Iverson against Rollins. LeBron outside. Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Kuzma. Now Portis beyond the arc. Unable to get that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Garnett dishes to Iverson. Back to Garnett. Shoots over Portis. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Iverson. And 12 points for Kevin Garnett.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Here's Turner. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Chalk up 2 there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Rollins. From the arc. LeBron grabs the miss. And here is Iverson. There's Iverson through the contact.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Garnett. And Terry's subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Bucks trail by 8. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Porter. Outside Turner. Kuzma outside. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the bucket. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Kicks it out to James. Takes the 3. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here. The end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, the intensity has been there defensively. Are you pleased with what you've seen?
Well, they're going to continue to attack. I mean, that's the identity of their team. They're not going to stop, and the ability to finish our defense with rebounds will be important.
You have to match their resiliency. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. A fun-filled evening underway, and before we talk about the first half of this game, let's see those power rankings.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, their roster is stacked. You expect them to be the top dog. In my book, they are the title favorites.
Shaq calling his shot.
Not really going out on a limb there, huh, big fella?
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the...
LeBron does it again!
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Iverson against Rollins, and it's Allen Iverson with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Kuzma. Over in the corner, Portis. Over Horford, 5 to shoot. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Portis.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
The 3 from Iverson from way outside. Iverson drains it.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc. Rollins
the pass to Portis. Here's Rollins. Harris outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Portis, the pass to Rollins. Portis, a screen on Iverson. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look for Portis. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Fades and shoots. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 3 assists tonight.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Rollins. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Brown kicks to Iverson. LeBron against Harris. Launches a 3. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
Timeout.
LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. With this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Well, you look at Allen Iverson, second in the league, having an excellent season.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Rollins. He has 6. Harris outside. Pass to Rollins. 4 on the shot clock to stop the run. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Iverson, no luck. Bucks trail by 14. Here's Harris. And the Bucks miss again. Pass to Bojan. It's Garnett on the wing, defended by Portis. Iverson dishes to Terry. Here's Garnett. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Porter's checked in for Milwaukee. The 76ers also with a sub. Al Horford is checked in for Garnett. And so it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 16. Out to Kuzma. Fires it up. And he buries that one, trimming the rim on the way down. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Iverson with the bucket.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Porter against Iverson. Porter passes to Rollins. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Bucks trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And a wide open look for Porter. Oh, good with the triple.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And Iverson gets it to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
The drive by Iverson. Horford kicks to Embiid. Terry the pass to Beauchamp. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid, no good. Porter passes to Kuzma. Turner dishes to Porter. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Porter's got 8.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And so it's Philadelphia with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with James on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Embiid is out there with Horford. Then it's Terry. Then it's Iverson. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The 76ers making a switch here. James is checked in. The 76ers leading by 16. Left side, Horford. On the wing, Iverson. Guarded by Porter. Iverson passes to LeBron. Over Prince. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And finished off by Porter.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
Iverson kicks to Embiid. Back to Iverson. Pass to LeBron. With the floater. It's rebounded by Portis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Prince wide open. That 3 off the mark. Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Now here's James. A 3-ball. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Outside, Green. Pass to Portis. Porter looking it over. Over Iverson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The 76ers leading by 17. LeBron outside. Down low, here's Horford. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green dishes to Porter. over Terry. And again, the Bucks miss. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Here's Green. And again, the Bucks miss. The 76ers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. LeBron, good.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc. Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
The 76ers leading by 18. It's James.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jang. Gary Harris comes in for Green, and Rollins subbed in for Porter. And both free throws good for LeBron. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful. Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And that one's good, Iverson.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Attention fans, here's number 5 breaker.
Time for our presentation of the player of the game, LeBron James.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. On the wing ground. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Did you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
And Garnett misses. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins. And one of the key components to this victory if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Garnett.
Well, I thought the job he did on the glass was absolutely terrific. Extremely physical. He left it all out there tonight.
Count it!
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Iverson. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. James. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. And the 76ers lead by 20. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the rejection by LeBron.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the court.
Count that one.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Garnett. Kelly Oubre comes in for LeBron. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Iverson. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Brown. Off target on the 15-footer. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Rollins. Count that bucket. And the 76ers with possession. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Brown. Kuzma pulls it in. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Joel, tonight was a statement win. What is it that people should know about this team?
You know, we tough, especially defensively. That's our motto. We want to guard, we want to get stops, and I think we did that pretty well tonight. But you know, we young, we learning every day, and we're gonna be really good.
The more reps, the better, and a lot to look forward to in the future. Thanks, Joel.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.